Alright, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakakwanash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim. Wah Akwath, learning, teaching in truth and sincerity. Another video through the Spirit. Your brother Malak from GMS Detroit. Hey, this one right here, I'm going to be letting this clip play. And this dude, you know, off the rip, he's scoffed us before, so he ain't righteous. The Lord's gonna kill this nigga. But every so often, you know, he does make good points when he's talking about the atrocities that Edomites have committed upon us, the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right, he's usually specifically speaking on Southern Kingdom, right, the dark-skinned tribes. Nonetheless, you know, a broken clock is correct twice a day, right? And he's going to be giving some truth about you Edomites, the so-called white man. Y'all have never been a beneficial or benevolent people, meaning a good or well-doing people to anybody on this earth. And our people want to constantly give you the benefit of the doubt. And, well, they're not all. Hey, the elder Manata Zakba, he's been doing videos, right? Because you've been having niggas. Where's that at? Let me see. You've been having niggas. Well, not all white people are bad. Hey, you have the Israelite foreigners and you have heathens, right? If they're not an Israelite foreigner, they're going to be destroyed and judged and put in captivity. All right, if we, you know, just because you went to school with somebody and they gave you a lollipop, if they're an Edomite, at the end all be all, they're gonna pick their people. Let me see real quick before I let this video play. I'm sorry, y'all. Yup, okay. What is this? Yup, RE, the good white people. Right here, you see that video right there. You have this whole thing that our people love to do, which is defend their enemy. And your enemy has never done good by you. Broke 360 plus treaties with the Native American Indians, right? Stole, utilized, and profits off of many inventions that Negroes developed between the 16 to 1800s, right, to make their life easier. These people have stabbed us in the back at every single time they've been given the chance. And you niggas are still trying to argue on their behalf. You gonna learn, Jacob. You gonna learn a bad one. Let me let this play for a little bit.
Complicit when we choose to believe in the supposed good nature of people who have only behaved as savages in this country. Didn't one of them just shoot up an In-N-Out?
They did. Idaho.
Nothing but white people out there. And so what good nature are we appealing to? Are we appealing to the good nature of the people that didn't murder him, but stood around and watched? Are we appealing to the good nature of the people who didn't commit the act, but helped construct the lie? Are we appealing to the good nature of the people who were pictured in these postcards, but they didn't hang them up, but they posed with the body? Are we appealing to the good nature of the white women who lied on Emmett Till and then decided on her deathbed to come forth and tell the truth? Still didn't get convicted? Still didn't get charged? Are we appealing to the good nature of the people who sat on the jury and knew what these men did and still freed them? Are we appealing to the good nature of the fucking cops who stand by when their partner murders somebody innocently and then get complicit in the lie? What is this good nature we're appealing to? Are we appealing to the judges that provide aid, comfort, and relief and help cover up these murders? Are we appealing to the good nature of the judge who used her power and position to help construct the lie and used her home as a place to get rid of evidence? Are we looking into the good nature? What good nature?
Now let me pause it right there. We're gonna come back. What good nature? Esau has never. Hey, what is that? Hey, that quote from that movie, The Usual Suspects. One of the greatest lies that the devil ever told was to convince the world that he wasn't real. And of course, that's a movie quote, right? The spiritual demon Satan is a tool used by the Heavenly Father, all right, and attributing it to Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. He's convinced you people of this world that he's a good people, especially you dumb niggas who he has enslaved. You have Stockholm syndrome. You have fallen in love with your captivator. And it's sick. Let me get this scripture out of Sirach. And it perfectly describes this man's modus operandi, right? His method of operation. Esau has mastered the deceptive arts of pretending to be good while he is actually insidious. This man has mastered pretending to be your homie. Meanwhile, the whole time he wants to kill you. Let me get right here. This is one of my favorite scriptures when dealing with Esau, because this is something, y'all, you see this early. You know, if you went to certain brothers, right, you went to a mixed crowd school like I did, you'll understand that white people are sly. Edomites are very sly, S-L-Y. They'll pretend to be good. They'll, when the teacher's watching, they're good, they're writing down answers, they're scribbling, and then when the teacher looking at, they throwing shit at you, right? They calling you the N-word. They drawing sexual organs, and then as soon as the teacher turns back around, they hand up like they asking a question. They've mastered the art of pretending to be good, and you niggas be falling for it. Sirach 19:26. There is a wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly, but inwardly he is full of deceit. Esau loves to feign emotion. He'll pretend to be happy. He'll pretend to be cheerful. He will lure you in and he will kill you. He pretend like he's giving you a good deal and he's giving you horrible interest. He'll pretend like he's about to lead you over to a good place, and he'll drop you off in a land that's incapable of growing crops, like he did many Gadite tribes. Oh yeah, we got this good patch of land over here for you. Yeah, ain't gonna be no more war. We won't fight anymore. Just come over here, move over to this patch of land, and you can't grow. Oh, but come to find out, and like what happened with the Oswego tribe, here it is. You walk them across the country in the Trail of Tears, set them up in a bad land, but come to find out that land had oil in it. It was oil rich. And then when you found out, what did you do? Started marrying into them Gadite women families and assassinating them so you could gain control of the oil. That is the entire plot of the movie, The Killers of the Flower Moon, which was real documented events of you Edomites. When you found out that they were living on oil lands and didn't want to give it up, you started marrying in and assassinating the entire family so you could inherit it. That's how these people get down. And you niggas want to argue against us on their behalf. Verse 27. Casting down his countenance and making as if he heard not. Where he is not known, he will do thee a mischief before thou be aware. Once again, they'll pretend to be ignorant. They'll pretend like they don't know. They'll pretend like they're innocent. And they will betray you and be the very source of the problem itself. Verse 28, and if for want of power he be hindered from sinning, yet when he findeth opportunity, he will do evil. So this man will falsely do good for a time so that he can win and accomplish his ultimate evil. That is the only reason why you niggas have a single free item in this country. This man has allowed you to go to school. He allowed you to drive that car. He allowed you to get married. He allowed you to rent this or buy that. And he's about to take it all the fuck away. And you're going to realize that you were dealing with the devil is the devil. And we were right and you were wrong. They will pretend, they will do false good to trap you in a greater evil. That's how wicked they are. They know how to appeal to your sentiment, because our people, right, we have a conscience. They don't have that. They know how to appeal to it and take advantage of you niggas every time.
Are we putting to the good nature of the people who get on the internet and see everything that's happening and still trying to find a way where you deserve to die? Or are we talking about the anomalies, like a Miss Rachel, who is now getting death threats and unfollowed just for saying black boys deserve to live? Where's the good nature? Y'all always want to talk about Dr. King. What was some of the last words he said to his community? I fear I've integrated my people into a burning building, to a house that's on fire. Nigga had a dream, and them good-natured people killed him. And they didn't kill him with the gunshot. The doctor killed him. What good nature? What are we appealing to? So to Mona's point, all that in the middle ass shit, you gotta get the fuck out the way. If you in the middle, I'ma assume you on their side. Cause I you know, as tired as I am of having to report on it, I'm powered up.
Yep. Hey. You know, and the thing that this guy does pisses us off, speaking about Edom, but we powered up. Hey, I give him that, you know. Hey, we gonna stand tall against Esau. While you bitch ass niggas and you coons bow down and cower down and want to throw yourselves in front of the enemy to protect him, he's gonna stick a blade in your back and step over you and get to trying to wipe out the rest of your people. And just like that Sirach 12, how could we not go to Sirach 12? Never trust thine enemy. We know that verse, but now I want to get this. I want to get right here. This is the verse that I love. It sticks out right behind verse 10 itself, right? Verse Sirach 12 and 12. It says, "Set him not by thee, least when he is dealing with your enemy," right? "Least when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith." And every single coon, sellout, Sambo, and betrayer of our people, you all come to the same realization before you die that you were wrong. Because he stabs you in the back every freaking time. Look at Bill Cosby rotting in that jail that boy can't see. Look at R. Kelly. Look at Will, humiliated. Every one of you niggas that have bowed down and given in to this man's way of life, at the end of it, you're the one who stung bitter, and you realize that you made a deal with your enemy, who sought nothing more than to destroy you. And then you die with a shame on your name amongst your people. Come on, Jake. Come on, Jake. What good nature? They don't have any good nature. You know, hey, we're in their world, right? So we have to deal with their legal system. You know, we have to go to the store, get your fucking groceries, whatever. But you don't have to you don't have to be over buddy with these mother suckers, man. Learn how to play the game and move smart. Everybody out here is playing for keeps, except for Jake. Know where you're at. Be as wise as serpents and as harmless as doves. You are surrounded by the enemy 24/7, Jacob. You need to act like it. All right, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakorash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim, Wa, Akwa, learning, teaching, truth, and sincerity. Shalom.